Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Marvel Legends Infinite Series WW2 Captain America action figure set from Hasbro. This set is part of a first wave of a Captain America themed Marvel Legends Infinite Series subline and was first available at the end of 2013 and sold at big box retail for about $15. I got this set shortly before Christmas of 2013 when I found it at a Target, one of the first retailers to have this set available, and I paid roughly around $15. Actually, it was part of a sale. I actually got this particular set at 50% off, so I really only paid $7.50 for this set. Now, this particular figure set is a re-release of an earlier released figure from the Walmart exclusive Captain America the First Avenger movie series line. And this video is not going to be an in-depth look into the figure since it is basically a re-release. If you want to see an in-depth video about the figure, I have a link to a video I did of this figure from the Walmart exclusive line, and I'll post a link down below. Now, this video is really more of a comparison between this particular figure and the Walmart exclusive to see how many differences there are between the two figures. Also, this video is also going to take a look at the packaging because it's pretty much a change for Hasbro Marvel Legends in style of packaging, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at that now. And taking a closer peek at the packaging here, it's actually quite nice, and it seems that Hasbro has adopted the use of packaging that they've used with the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch line of figures, in that they are moving towards what the Japanese import action figures style of packaging, in that they design the packaging where it's retainable and not disposable. And it's actually kind of cool. And similar styles to the Star Wars Black Series is that the material used on the packaging is a sort of a matte kind of finish, which is pretty interesting. And also, taking a closer peek at the style of packaging, you could see the nice Captain America logo there, and the symbol of his shield over here, and you have some warning information to warn parents about small parts and stuff for their kids and such. This is ages 4 and up, which is pretty cool. And looking at Cap here, you can see it's nicely displayed in a nice clean window in a pretty much neutral pose and not a dynamic pose, which is good. It seems that Hasbro is designing figures in such a method so that the figure is not warped in packaging due to funky posing. And it's also very nice and clean. And behind the figure, you have pretty much the backing card of what looks like Captain America's shield, and a nice clean layout, and not something that's too distracting from the figure, which is nice. Down below you have the Marvel Legends logo there, and also the addition of Infinite Series, which is newer to the Marvel Legends line. So Hasbro has shifted their focus to themed Marvel Legends sublines. Started earlier with the Iron Man, and then they had a Wolverine Marvel Legends theme, and now this particular line is a Captain America themed, which is pretty interesting. Along the side here, you have some nice sketch type artwork of Captain America, which is pretty cool. And over here you have the same artwork there. Down here you just have some print information in English there, and of course a barcode there for retailers. And here we have the back of the packaging, a nice simple layout, nothing too distracting there, pretty cool. You got the Marvel Legends logo at the top corner, and probably for this theme specific Captain America at the top right corner. You have a description of WW2 Captain America, and a picture of the figure in a typical pose. And if you notice over here, you have flaps that further reinforce that the packaging can be used if you reused if you want to place the figure back into the packaging, and emphasizing the retainability of packaging instead of disposing, as earlier figure sets were designed to be done. Down here we have other figures in the Captain America themed line, and this particular figure set does not have a Build-A-Figure, and the Build-A-Figure for this particular subline is the Mandroid figure. And also there's also fine print here indicating that this particular set does not include a Build-A-Figure part for the Mandroid, so that's kind of cool that they at least put that on there. But down below here you can see the Mandroid figure, which looks like a redeco of the previous Iron Man Build-A-Figure on there. So that's pretty interesting how that's redesigned there. And here we have other figures in this first wave of the Captain America subline. We have the Marvel Now Captain America, number 1. Number 2 is a split between the Red Skull and a Hydra soldier there, and it's labeled Agents of Hydra. And the nice thing about this particular wave is that they aren't like the previous variants that were released, where they would only release one, and then the other one would be released later, or if at all. But in this case, they're actually released in the same case, so you have equal chances of getting a Hydra Soldier or a Red Skull, which is very, very nice. And then you also have 2 other figures that fit this third slot, which is Baron Zemo and an AIM Soldier, and those are equally distributed in a case, I believe. So you have you don't run the risk of not getting a figure later on or at all, so which is very, very nice. And then you have 3 other slots here coming in the what says fall of 2014, but I'm going to guess that it's probably going to be timed with the Captain America live action movie Winter Soldier sometime in the summer. And then we have more print down here, which is pretty interesting. And we'll be right back and have this particular Captain America out of the packaging to compare with the Walmart exclusive figure. Okay, we're back and we have both caps here. The one on the left is the Marvel Legends Infinite series cap, and the one on the right is the original release of the Captain America First Avenger movie series cap. Now, the Walmart exclusive cap did not come with a helmet with the set. That came from another set. I just put the helmet on this particular figure because I thought it was cool and closer to the movie. but also it kind of helps differentiate between the two caps. So the one on the right is the Walmart exclusive one. Now, as in terms of differences between the two, there really isn't too many differences. Really, I only see one difference between the two figures, and it's what seems to be sort of a fix, or I'm not even sure if it's officially a fix or not, or if it was intended or not. But it was a gripe that I had with this Walmart exclusive cap, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But first, just gonna take some general overviews between the two figures, and they're essentially the same figure. As far as sculpt is concerned, it's exactly the same. Nothing different between the two. Paint-wise, there is slight differences. The Marvel Infinite series cap, the reds are a little bit darker. The Walmart exclusive one is a little bit more of a muted red on there, but otherwise it has the same paint detail, like the weathering on the white areas, or shading areas along the white portions of the figure. It's basically the same color scheme of blue and brown, and there are differences. It's more of a factory quality thing, or more of a figure specific, but the pupils on the Infinite series Captain America are a little bit smaller, a little bit beadier compared to my Walmart version here, where the pupils are larger and painted. That could be just from figure to figure, but they're essentially the same. You can see the paint application of the wing tips on the skull cap there, and the A, that's still very nicely done on there, and the paint of brown and the leather-like area is done very well. Although on the Marvel Infinite series one, I noticed there's a little bit of the skin tone is painted into the chin strap area, but that's more of a figure-to-figure basis, so that's nothing that is I don't think is widespread. But even the accessories, the shields, are the same. It's the same softer material used for the shield. It's not a hard plastic, but a bendable plastic on there. Even the details on the underside of the shield are essentially the same on there, so nothing too different. The pistols are exactly the same. I have them in the holster, but I'm not going to show the differences, because there really is no difference between the two. But overall, the paint quality looks to be the same, except for in the reds, where one seems to be more faded than the other. So if you actually missed an opportunity to pick up a Walmart exclusive World War II cap, and you wanted to get one but didn't, this is your chance to be able to pick one up here a couple of years later, to have a WW2 movie-styled Captain America. Now, I do have to point out one difference that I did notice. Now, I don't know if it was intended to be a fix or not, but one issue I had with the Captain America is not the height. A lot of folks actually had issues with the height of the figure, in that it seemed to be smaller in stature compared to other Marvel Legends. But it's not the height, it's actually the arms. The arms on my Walmart exclusive Captain America figure did not go all the way down. They always tended to go out the sides, and And I think it was due to the hinge here not being deep enough where you would be able to put the arm inwards as much as I'd like it to have to go inwards, and really to produce an effect to look like it was the arms are more straight down pose. You'd have to turn the arm downwards on there to get more of an illusion of the arms being straight down, but you really couldn't push the arms inward on the Walmart exclusive caps, especially this arm here. You can see how this is about as furthest in you can go with the arm. So they tend to fan out on this particular Walmart exclusive figure. Now the Marvel Infinite series figure, it seems like they redesigned the arms in that they're lower from the shoulder, and they are able to get inwards a little bit closer than the Walmart exclusive version. Especially you can see on this arm here where the arm just drapes down to pretty much the holster area, while this one is out to the side. You can see the difference between the two. And what that does, though, I don't know if they, just because they pushed it in, they sculpted in the peg hole lower or not, but what that does, though, is it produces a gap between the shoulder and the arm, and it's actually noticeable on this particular figure. And I noticed it on another Infinite Series WW2 cap at the Target that I picked this one up. There was another one, and I noticed the same thing, that the arms are actually lower from the shoulder. So it looks like they actually, I don't know if they re-drilled it or redid something in the shoulder area to produce a lower arm, but in that that the arms actually go inwards a little bit more than the Walmart exclusive version. And you can see the gap in the shoulder on the Walmart exclusive version is much closer together compared to the Marvel Legends Infinite series. So if you really missed your opportunity to pick up this cap and you always wanted to pick one up but were not able to, this is a good alternative to be able to pick up. And I think that's pretty neat that they actually did that. And also, it's also nice that they did not include the Mandroid part in this particular figure set, because if you already had this figure, you're not forced to buy this particular figure unless you wanted this version. So, and you want to build a Mandroid figure, so you don't need to have this figure if you already have the Walmart version. So, really nice re-release, interesting redesign of the shoulders, but that's the only differences I've noticed between the two figures. But very nice figure. I've always liked this particular figure. Even the height issues was not a problem with me. So if you're into wanting to get this figure, I'd recommend picking it up if you haven't got one already. This is my casual peek into the Marvel Legends Infinite Series WW2 Captain America action figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.